Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Relo at Express Dentist. As dentists, patients often ask us about a lot of different oral care products, and one question we get is what is the best mouthwash? Now, most dentists aren't really excited about mouthwash. They certainly can be helpful, and there's some mouthwash that is very helpful depending on the situation. But one thing to be aware of is that mouthwash generally, most of what you take off the shelf, has a fair amount of alcohol in it. Now, alcohol has a drying effect. It can have some antibacterial effect, but it's also drying. So you rinse and it feels moist, but then because of the alcohol, it will actually dry out the tissues a little bit more. And so you have to be really aware of that with many of them. There are other variations that may be more helpful. One of the most valuable reasons to use a mouthwash would be for fluoride content. So if you have a cavity problem, you tend to have sensitive teeth, you have erosion on your teeth, gum recession, that would be a good reason to use a daily fluoride mouth rinse. So you're swishing and you're providing that extra mineral to the tooth surfaces, which they absorb, which actually hardens the teeth a little bit over time. And that can really help make them more resistant to some of those problems. Now, there are some other antibacterial types of mouthwash. Again, many of them do contain alcohol, but not all of them do. So you may want to look at the ingredients. And it's not that you can't use alcohol. It's just something that may not be as beneficial as you think, or maybe you have a sensitivity to alcohol or your tissues tend to burn. If you rinse with a mouth rinse and then you get a burning sensation, it's probably from the harshness of the alcohol that's contained there. So I want to be really aware of that. Now, there are certain mouth rinses that are used for mouth odor. And that is really the main reason that people pick up a mouthwash at the stores. They think it will help with mouth odor. But I want you to think of it a little bit like a perfume. It's kind of a masking effect. And so momentarily, for a short period, it may actually provide some change in odor. But remember that alcohol and that drying effect, when the mouth dries out and that first odor, the pleasant odor of the mouthwash dissipates, you may actually find things are worse off because bacteria, which cause bad breath, tend to flourish in a dry mouth. So you have to be really careful. And there are certain mouth rinses that have a special substance in it that neutralizes the odor-causing compounds. They're sulfur. It's like a sulfur gas. Like if you went to Yellowstone and smelled that smell, well, that's really similar to what dissipates out of your mouth in a sense and causes that odor. And so there are certain mouth rinses that have the ability to neutralize those sulfur-producing compounds. And so you can look for a mouthwash like that. There's a brand called Closys, for example, Closys, that is known for that, and there are others as well. But that can be a useful mouthwash as well. So, think about why you want to use a mouthwash and if it's really necessary and what the benefits will be, and make sure you choose the right product if you're going to use one. And it's always good to discuss that with a dentist. If there's a reason why you're using a mouth rinse, maybe it's sensitive teeth or you feel like you're getting a lot of cavities, obviously it's a great conversation to have with a dentist. So if you have a dentist, that's great. If you don't have a dentist, then at Express Dentist, we can help you because we have a trusted network of dentists across the country. If you give us a call and contact us, we'll help you get connected with somebody that can help you with questions about toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, and everything else that might be on your mind that you could use a little bit of professional guidance for. So feel free to reach out. Take care of your teeth and they'll take care of you.